Hi VC, it's Aaron, Muthylamer. Today I got a VCLT in the mail from my great friend Gary from Physical Format Rock and Roll. And I know what this is, but because he already sent it to me and it was completely damaged from Amazon. Not his fault at all. I know he felt bad, but it's not his fault. And it was in a box just like this, so I can open this up. And then it was in another box, and the other thing it was in, it was not really a box, it was like a mailer it was in. I could see it was water damage, the mailer was, and it had like stains on it, and I took the record out, and the whole record was completely like warped, like the whole cover on both sides was water damaged in the shrink wrap, and it was wavy on both sides, really bad and discolored. It was just, I don't mind a little water damage, but that was extreme. So I sent it back. It was very quick, and 2 days later, here it is again. So this looks much better. The other one was totally just, it was all, you could tell it had been, looked like it had been dunked in a bathtub and then pulled back out and then dried. But this looks much better. It should be good. So I'm excited to hear this because I saw what it was, and I got a CD from him by this artist before. Okay, yeah, oh, this is perfect. Here we go, Ali Venable with Texas Honey. Now the other one, you don't have to see it. It was just totally warped and just discolored, horrible looking. This is perfect, so thank you so much, Gary. Very excited to hear this. I do like Ali Venable. He sent me a CD of hers a while back, and I really like it. And let's crack this open and see what it sounds like. And I will definitely be playing this first thing on Tuesday next week. And here we go. The vinyl looks perfect. Wow. All right. Thank you so much, Gary. I'm so glad they didn't mess up this one. So that's just totally awesome. Now I got a few records lately. I haven't done a vinyl finds in a while. I will show them. First up, I got this King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard with changes. And this cool, it kind of has a cardboard outer sleeve. And then the album's in there. So this is an album they did and put on the shelf for a while, I guess, and then came back to it and released it. Haven't heard it yet. I do like them a lot. I've got about a dozen of their records now, which isn't many for them because they put out, multiple albums a year. I think 1 or 2 different years they put out 5 albums in a year, and they're all really good, which is really crazy that they can do that. So, they're such a unique band. Like almost every record I have by them sounds completely different than the other ones. They don't have a sound. It's like everyone's a different genre. So I really like that about them. And then I picked this up. This is one of my favorite records ever, but I had to get it just because it's a spotter vinyl Axe offering. I will always get different copies of this. This is one of my favorite albums of all time, so I had to pick it up just because it's a different version, and I haven't spun it yet, but the other one, my original, I spun hundreds of times because this, I think, is one of the best hard rock albums of the 80s. I called it metal when it was out. A lot of people did. This was considered metal, but this is like kind of on the border of metal and hard rock, right on the border. But Axe offering, what a great record. And then this one here, I'll probably end up giving to Josh because, I like it, but he likes them far more than I do. And this is a perfect circle with Emotive. It's a covers album, mainly, I think. I don't know if it all is, but a lot of it's cover songs, and it's really good. It's a trifold, double record, but a trifold. So it folds out like this, and it's really great sounding. They do a cover of What's Going On. I'm not really a big fan of that song to begin with, but that's pretty cool. Peace, Love, and Understanding. The what's Elvis Costello song is on here. Imagine from John Lennon. Let's see, People Are People. Jeff will like that. It's actually really good. I like it. And this here was my favorite thing. I used to have this on cassette. I just played this on my Tipsy Tuesday. One of my favorite albums of 1990. Well, it's in my top 30 probably. 2-Bit Thief with Another Sad Story in the Big City. So this is a really obscure band that I always liked. I had the cassette and I lost it. I hadn't heard it in years. I found it. I was down at my record store, and I don't order online, but I'll have him do it occasionally if I'm looking for something obscure. So he ordered it for me. It was less than $10 for the record, but the shipping was over $20 because it came from Germany. But it sounds great, great shape. Here's the inner sleeve. And it's a great sounding record. I mean, a great album. I love it. It's really a unique album, 1990. Love it, 2-Bit Thief. So there we go. And then this one here I got, and I haven't spun it yet, but this is actually pretty interesting. It's Keats. And this is an offshoot of the Alan Parsons Project. And it has the singer from, I think, the Zombies on here. So, pretty cool. He did some stuff with Alan Parsons. So, it's not the Alan Parsons Project, but a spin-off kind of prog pop. So, I got to give that a spin. And then I found some really, some older albums that I upgraded, including UFO with Phenomenon. This is in the Shrink, an awesome album. I'm keeping my other one too, because the other one's an original. This is an 80s repress, but it's in perfect shape, so I had to grab it. And then these next three are all sealed. Sealed originals from the 80s that were from the BMG Record Club. So, but I had to get them because they were sealed and they were a very reasonable price. Crowded House debut, sealed, unopened. So I had to get that. And then these two, I could not pass up. Dio Intermission, sealed copy from the 80s. See, there's no barcode because it's the Record Club, but this is an original from the 80s. And also a sealed copy of Dream Evil. So I was very happy to find those. And there we go. That's basically the newest records I've got. I've also got a bunch of those Walmart AC/DC records. I've been picking those up as I can, just to have extra copies of them, and they're on the gold wax, which is kind of cool. So, all right, everyone, and thank you so much, Gary. I'm very excited to hear that record. I'm going to spin it first thing Tuesday. I'll try to spin it beforehand, but my wife is off all weekend, so I don't know how much record spinning I'll be able to do. I'll try, though, but that's so happy with that. Thank you so much. This is the highlight for me right here. Thank you so much, Gary. So glad it showed up in great shape. I'll see you next time. Have a great one.